Hello, 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 and welcome back to Resilient Break Every Chain. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are viewing me for the first time, well, welcome to you. And for those of you who are back, thank you so much. I am so excited about this new series that we have been starting, and you have shown interest in the topic of finding balance in resilience. And so this morning, I am going to take a few minutes just to share with you the aspects of our lives and how they are entwined, and the importance of being able to achieve wellness, to achieve resilience by focusing on every aspect of our lives. Now, researchers and philosophers, religious people, science people all agree that we are a multifaceted being. And so I usually would like to put spirit first, because I believe we are spirit housed in a body and we have a soul. But most time it's easy to say body, soul, and spirit, because body is what we see. Body is what we spend so much time focusing on. But we are a spiritual being. And to be spirit is that aspect of us that God granted to us, that made us better than the animals. God breathed into man after creating him, and he became a living soul. That is the God aspect of us that makes us able to communicate with God and have relationship with him, to worship him. That component of our lives that sometimes you may find someone who has everything, but at the end of the day they are not feeling fulfilled. They are not feeling a sense of wholeness. Because if our spiritual being is not in relationship and in communication with the God who created us to worship him, then there is a missing component. And there will always be that desire and that search and that longing for more. So we must lay focus on our spiritual being, our time to worship, our time to reflect, our time to give thanks, just being grateful. Gratitude is an important aspect of acknowledging that we can't do it by ourselves, that there is God who is bigger than us and who enables us and who takes us through the journey of life. When we are at the end of ourselves, he gives us the strength, he gives us the courage, he gives us more of himself as we make ourselves available for him. And so our spirit man needs to be developed, need to be fed, not only our physical man, need to be nourished. For those of us who are believers and Christians, we know that we would go to church, we will fellowship, we will spend time reading God's word, we will spend time praying and meditating on his word. So that is to build the spirit man and to let that aspect of us grow to the point that we can depend upon God in our daily lives, in our walk, in our talk, and then it's reflected in the things we do, and we begin to bear beautiful fruits that will reflect that we're not just living based on our selfish desires, but we are living because God dwells in us and his spirit is leading us and guiding us. So that's a little bit about the spirit, and every time we talk about it, we'll go a little deeper, and we want to talk a little bit about the soul, that aspect of us that most people are so confused about, and we're not sure, and there's arguments and there's debate about what is the soul. And our soul is made up of our mind, our will, and our emotions. Our soul houses those feelings and the way we respond to things that happen, and the thoughts and the memories. Now the mind, we know, has two aspects: our subconscious mind and our conscious mind. And what takes place in the conscious realm based upon our senses in the physical body is stored in us. It passes through the conscious mind, and after repetition takes place, it is stored in the subconscious mind. And it's that subconscious mind, or innermost being, the heart of us. Some people call it the heart. The Bible refers to it as our heart. Out of the heart, where everything dwells. we make decisions, and it determines how we feel and how we respond. Hence the reason why we will respond differently to the same circumstances, because our stored up information from our childhood going up and our experiences will differ. So even though a present situation might occur, an accident, a fire, a marriage, a birth, something positive or negative may happen, and we will respond differently. The reason we respond differently because our response will be based on the information that has been stored in our data bank throughout our lives. And so that's the mind aspect of the soul. And we have the emotions. The emotions are based again on those things that have been stored up there in the subconscious. And when the conscious brings new information, mechanism takes place, decisions are made, and that's where the will comes in. We will to do. We all have a choice. And I like how my mom always says, once there's a will, there's a way. And if our will is broken, we are broken because we lose the strength to fight. We lose the desire to make things happen. We lose the courage to face situations. So it's important to keep our will strong. And how we do that? By making sure that we feed ourselves positive information. We associate ourselves with positive people, and we dwell in positive environment, so that what we feed ourselves, when time for it to reproduce, it will reproduce strength, it will reproduce courage, it will reproduce discipline. All this mechanism takes place in our soul. And of course, the part of us that we are most familiar with, our bodies. The part we pay all the attention to, and the part we spend so much money on, wanting to do our hair, and ladies, our nails, new outfits, our shoes, and everything must match. We go a long way to lose weight and maintain a certain type of body image. We spend time just, wanting that body to look good. The most important part of our body we need to focus on is our health and well-being. No use looking good on the outside, and on the inside we are feeling ill, we are feeling weak, we are feeling weary. And so wellness, and as described by the World Health Organization, will determine 8 different components of wellness. And we're going to look at those things as we go along. But all these aspects will come into play when we talk about wellness and well-being. Health is just a matter of the body doing what it's supposed to do the way it's supposed to do it. But wellness, well-being, is when all these aspects of us, our will, our emotions, our body, soul, and spirit, are working together as one to achieve a sense of peace, a sense of rest, a sense of goodness, that when you wake up in the morning you can say, hey, life is good, and you can give God thanks for it. And that's what we want to achieve, a place of resilience, a place of wellness, a place of rest. And so I want to encourage you, even as you listen to this video, if I said something that, really resonate with you, you had a bounce back moment, please type it in the comments so that I would know. As I said earlier, this is a topic that people have questions about. So if you have an aspect of it, a question or information that you would like to share, kindly drop it in the comments below so that I can interact with it and then come again and speak to you about it, or share your information with our viewers. I just touched today a little bit about what is our body, what is our soul, what is our spirit. And I want us to focus on developing every aspect of our being, because balance is about keeping everything on an even plane. If we focus too much on our body and ignore our soul or mind, we have to train ourselves, we have to educate ourselves, then we'll be off balance. If we focus all the time on spiritual things and not on physical things, then we'll be off balance. If we are all about soul and emotions and feel good and ignore our health and ignore relationship with God, we'll also be out of balance. So what we want to achieve as a community, as the resilient diamond that you are, is a place of wholeness, a place of wellness, a place where you can pass something positive on, not only to your immediate community, your family and children, but to every person who come in contact with you. They must be able to gain something. They must be able to wonder, hey, how come you have that comfort and that peace and that rest in spite of all that is going on? And you're able to share with them that you have built your resilience by ensuring that you have found balance in different aspects of your life. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And look out for our guests who will be coming on soon. So today, I just want to wish you goodbye. Have an awesome day, a resilient day. And remember, balance is important. There is the link in the description where you can click and set up an appointment to have a one-on-one consultation, free consultation, so that we can check your level of balance and help you in whichever way you would like to be able to achieve a sense of wholeness. God bless you, love you, bye for now, and you can bounce back from any situation. Bye.